Hi everyone, Kate here, and in this video, I'll be sharing with you some more historical beauty recipes that you can make in about a minute or so. Today's recipes are all from the late Edwardian period and the 1910s, and have been selected as they are either well suited to this chilly time of year, or could be packaged for a quick handmade gift. And to keep things super speedy, I've picked recipes that don't require any weighted measurements and use only a few ingredients, for the most part. Let's start off with an effervescent bath powder from 1914. This is a bit like an early version of a bath bomb. This particular recipe comes from the pharmaceutical era and is said to be great for softening and perfuming your bath water. To make the bath powder, combine 1/4 cup of citric acid, 3/4 cup of baking soda, and 1/4 cup of rice powder. While you could use something like a mason jar, I like putting bath powder into something with a shaker top for ease of use. Lastly, add 10 to 20 drops of a skin-safe essential oil of your choosing. I tried the original scent blends suggested in this article, but I didn't really care for them. I'm opting instead to use this excellent Christmas spice essential oil blend in keeping with the festive season. But a more historical choice would be a pure lavender, rose, or jasmine essential oil. Shake well to fully mix the oils into the powder. To use, simply shake a bit of the product into your warm bath and watch it fizz. Skin feeling a bit rough? Well, next up is a quick and simple hand preparation inspired by the 1915 publication, The Care of the Hand. It's a fluid but rich product, more akin to a thickened body oil than perhaps a body butter. To make, simply combine 4 spoonfuls of either an olive oil or a sweet almond oil with 1 spoonful of lanolin. Heat together gently, either on a stovetop or in the microwave in 10-second bursts. The latter is definitely the faster option. It's done when the lanolin has fully melted into the oil. Pour the mixture into a small container and let cool. Now, although the Edwardians may have been fine with applying pure lanolin to their hands, it does tend to smell a bit sheepish. So I've opted to add in 5 drops of a lavender essential oil. You may wish to add in a bit more if you're making a larger quantity, or if you have a particularly fragrant batch of lanolin. Another option is to look for a refined lanolin when purchasing, which is typically a little bit less sheepy. This product is especially great for rough hands, but it can be used on the rest of the body too. I'd suggest only applying a small dab at a time, as it is very rich and can take a few moments to sink in. Next up, how about a super simple lip balm? This recipe is from the Every Woman's Encyclopedia from 1910 and is unscented, untinted, and only requires 3 ingredients. Into a small bowl, combine 1 teaspoon of beeswax, 1 teaspoon of jojoba oil, and 4 teaspoons of sweet almond oil. You could also add in 1 or 2 drops of vitamin E oil to help the balm stay fresh longer, although this isn't part of the original recipe. Heat the mixture gently until the beeswax is fully melted. I personally prefer using a microwave for this, given that it's such a small amount of product. To prevent overheating, I microwave in 10 to 15 second bursts until the beeswax is incorporated into the oils. Mine just squeezed in under the 1 minute mark. This may be more like a 2-minute recipe by the time all is said and done, but it is super quick. Give everything a quick stir and pour into a small tin. Let it harden overnight and it's ready to use. Lastly, let's try 2 different perfumes. One very simple and one rather more complex one. The simple blend is Essence of Peppermint and comes from Perfumes and Cosmetics from 1917. Start by measuring out 0.8 of an ounce of high-proof alcohol. Now I use perfumer's alcohol, but in a pinch, vodka also works. Then add 15 to 20 drops of a peppermint essential oil, depending on how strong you like it. Shake well and let the bottle sit a while for best results. The final scent smells like a gentle peppermint, as you might expect. It's not exactly historical, but you could also add in a drop or 2 of vanilla for a more candy cane-ish blend if straight peppermint isn't quite to your liking. Personally, I love the pure peppermint, although vanilla's nice too. In addition to using this as a perfume, it also makes a great linen or room spray. And lastly, as a special holiday treat to myself, I'm making a more complex scent blend from Henley's 20th Century Formulas, which was published in 1914. This is a handkerchief blend, meaning it's designed to be sprayed on fabric rather than directly on the skin, and uses 8 different essential oils, which I realize would be rather pricey if you had to buy all the different oils from scratch. While it's a fun recipe to try if you already have them in your collection, it may be cost prohibitive if you have to buy each oil individually. If you do already own them though, the final product doesn't work out to be too expensive, as you only use tiny amounts of each. Into your perfume bottle, add 15 drops of a bergamot essential oil, 15 drops of an orange essential oil, 3 drops of a cinnamon leaf essential oil. I prefer a cinnamon leaf essential oil to a cinnamon bark one, as it is much less likely to burn or otherwise irritate the skin. 2 drops of rose geranium essential oil, 6 drops of lemon essential oil, 6 drops of lavender essential oil, 4 drops of a diluted rose essential oil, I'm using a rose de mai oil, and 8 drops of a vanilla essential oil. Top up the bottle with 0.8 of an ounce of perfumer's alcohol and shake well to blend. This perfume has an ever so slightly spicy, citrus scent that is perfect for the holiday season. As I mentioned before, this product is designed to be sprayed on fabric, such as a handkerchief, and not on skin. Given the citrus and the cinnamon in this recipe, it might be a little irritating if you sprayed it directly on the skin. I like to apply it either to my clothing or to spritz a bit inside my bureau to give my items a delicate perfume. Well, that's it for this week. I hope you're all having a wonderful holiday season. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye! This video was made possible through the generous support of my Patreons. Thank you.